Hey everyone, welcome back. It is Lucid, and we're jumping back into our game with Middle-Aged Dome. It's turn 47, and if you recall the end of last episode, we decided to pick a war with Relay. Well, not really pick a war, but we took one of his thrones from him. And hopefully he will just realize that having that throne is going to be more trouble than it's worth, that having so many thrones is going to make people want to attack him, and he will just give the throne to us or allow us to keep hold of it as our little baby. I'm not sure. So we had made record, or the Atlas of Creation, and we are using it for the first time this past turn. So we cast it, but we didn't find anything, which is unfortunate. It's a rather unfortunate way to use it, but you can see it has site searched this entire province for us, and this was a throne. So I was really expecting to find some things, but we didn't find anything. Okay, we have found quite a few blood slaves, that's nice. We are continuing to infiltrate. We've infiltrated Bandarlog and Jotunheim, and I know we did Abyssia last turn. It might be time to take another peek. We have another battle with AI Phalegra and the Jotun Wolves. So this actually is good, because I don't want him giving any more tyrants to Bandarlog. I don't know if this is going to be close. Could be. No, it's not. You can see Breath of Winter is doing a lot of work here. And this guy is all fatigued out, so he's basically worthless. Yeah. So we'll just look and see how that went. So he lost one of his tyrants, all of his mages, all of his troops. Jotunheim seemed fine. Got a battle here, Ulm attacking Phalegra. Just a little bit of PD. Here we go, we are attacking Relay. So this is the throne province. We are going to wrest from them. And a little bit of PD plus some chaff. His guys were on retreat, which means he must have at least sort of expected it. Frontline routes. Okay, there goes the back line. We have a battle in Bandarlog. Looks like Phalegra is attacking Bandarlog with a single commander. That does not work. And then Bandarlog is attacking Phalegra with some chaff. Bandarlog should win, but this is... I mean, it's not going to be close, but it's not... You gotta be really careful with attacking with the Tavi. In theory, they could lose. If this cockatrice gets some... Okay, you kind of missed there, buddy. Yeah, if this cockatrice was positioned well, I think they would have won. Like if it was over here and it came in and hit the side. Anyway. Okay. So that's this. They lost some... I think these are mercs, so they don't really care. Unexpected event. We got a temple. Very nice. And... worldwide event. A comet can clearly be seen in the sky heading straight for Earth. Panic is spreading worldwide. Oh my god, there's another comet. Where is it going to hit? The last one, I think, hit Bandarlog here and killed. Got a huge crater where the comet hit. And I think that's about it. We've got a few units cured from their disease. I did end up putting these cure-all elixirs here for dudes who are moving in, but you can see we've still got another guy here diseased we have to work through. We're going to be getting more diseased dudes every winter. So getting these items is really nice, but you really use them in the winter and early spring after a bunch of your dudes get all diseased. So anyway, we'll be doing that. Importantly, we see there's a big army here, but not big and scary. And we can see Bandarlog's army, which looked big and scary, is not big and scary. So highly unlikely that this army moves here to attack. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump on top of it, is basically what's going to happen. And this group is really tough. We are going to do Fog Warriors. I'm going to go ahead and whip out that script so people will know. Meanwhile, we are going to be taking some of our dudes and reinforcing here. And basically, these guys are going to patrol to hopefully kick out some assassins, because if I know a relay player, they're going to be having a ton of assassins with bottles of water coming in to exact justice upon me. But it is also possible that they just move this whole stack up here. And if they do that, well, yeah, if they do that, we're in a bit of trouble. But I think we can hold out. We've got... I don't have... Okay, I do have Alteration. Do we have... Okay, this guy is scripted for Army of Gold. Okay, so we've got Army of Gold coming out. We've got Legions of Steel coming out. We've got Strength of Giants coming out. And Flaming Arrows. So this will be a pretty tough army to kill. Divine Blessing, I would have. I will have. This guy's coming here too. Have I claimed this throne yet? I think I have, I'm not sure. Yeah, I have. Oh, this guy's coming here. He's going to claim this throne. And this is the Silver Throne. It's the Throne of Air, so we get add-ups of the Silver Order, which I definitely want and like a lot. It's got a nice throne here, which is going to give me 100 gold, too. So that is all nice. So that's basically the plan. Now, if Bandar bumps me, then I'll just destroy him. And it's a bump, so it's not a violation of any nap. But we haven't talked, so it's totally possible that we bump. I don't think it's likely, because I don't think he's going to drive this army into that. In fact, I'm almost sure he won't. But you never know. Monkeys are hard to predict. Okay, so we're going to go there. Now, right now, I'm not taking this from Relay, because I'm hoping that he will just cede this to me. And he'll say, fine, you can have it. I don't know if he will, but I'm hoping he will. I'm getting priests here, too, because I want to put bows of war on them and have them come defend. And here I'm not really recruiting. Now this part is kind of a mistake. I should be recruiting more units here. Like here we should be recruiting, here we should be recruiting, and we just need to fill this up because this is kind of my only war zone right now. Up here, if we look at Relay, he's got a significant army here with a lot of Meteorite Guard, which are kind of hard for him to mass. He cannot mass these as well as he can do other things. But he's got a lot of Meteorite Guard, but not enough to probably come over here and attack, but we'll see. We'll see. Meanwhile, I'm starting to get... Okay, well, I got some Ichthids, and I guess I turned off production now, but I'll turn it back on later. I do want more Ichthids for when I go underwater. I need things in addition to my skeletons, which can soak up Mind Blasts. So, and Soul Slays and things like that. So anyway, we've got these guys. They're not really ideal for the purpose, but they will work. I don't really want to go. I hate fighting Relay. But I do it almost every game. Squids are one of the more picked nations. Part of it's because they have really cool lore, but they're picked a lot, and Middle Age Relay is really strong. In the hands of a solid player, it is very, very hard to fight against. It's very asymmetrical. Okay, so let's check out what our god is doing. So our god, we were going to go ahead and make I forget exactly what you call him, but the lady who comes from Streams of Hades. But instead we are going to go ahead and pick up a Fever Fetish, which is going to give us some fire gems every month, which will be nice. We definitely like having more fire income. We'll probably make her next turn. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else of particular import. Oh, let's talk about our golem we made. So here's our golem, mostly kitted out. He's got marble armor. It does give him cold weakness, so I have to figure out what I'm going to do here. I'm not totally sure about this as a choice, but it's what we got so far. He's got the copper arm, a burning pearl, which I guess I did instead of this Ring of the Warrior, but I've got that hanging around if I need it later. And I'm not sure... This will probably be a Starshine Skullcap, which I'm making. I saw that up there earlier. Ideally, this would be Boots of Quickness. I don't know if I have... I don't have that yet. But we're going to do a Fever Fetish, then we're going to do Stream of Hades. And once she is out, she is going to make Boots of the Water. Or Boots of Quickness. We're making a Sanguine Dowsing Rod here. I should have given him a hammer. Hammers do work on Sanguine Dowsing Rods. So that was my bad. And I think that's about it for this turn, in terms of all the things I'm doing. Outgoing messages. I sent a message to Abyssia, and I say, I'd like to clarify our diplomatic status. I believe that we have a NAP. Is it a NAP 1 or 3? Not looking to end our arrangement, just want to know, since it looks like my armies on your border are causing some concern. Those armies on the border are most likely meant for relay. So you can see Abyssia is starting to look like he's startled. He's putting a lot of dudes on my border. But he can validate now that I've attacked relay, so he probably knows I'm not going for him. I'm not super worried about him attacking me. I should be able to handle it. But that is, I think, about it. Let's go ahead and do the next turn, which is turn 48. Okay, I also sent a message to everyone saying, praise fervently, comment misses. And a message from Bandarlog. Newsflash, the fishermen have been murdered at Tentacle Deep. Locals blame the invasion on fear of a new ascension and a comet about to strike the planet. What's this? The comet hit where? And I think I remember somebody telling me where the comet hit. I don't know if I can see it, but I believe I have been told that the comet hit Jotunheim somewhere over here. I can't see it, but I think somewhere over here Jotunheim got hit. Or maybe we could check, because I think it tells us here in the names. A comet has struck Ordos Grove. Oh, so it hit right here, right where I was clicking. You can't see it here, but anyway, this is where it hit. Ordos Groves. You can see we finished Research Conjuration, which was one of the reasons I think we didn't get the Water Lady last turn, because we didn't actually have it researched yet. So we just got that finished research, Streams of Hades, so we had forged the Fever Fetish instead, but we can do that now. Now we're running up Blood Magic so we can get some vampires and get a little bit of a blood economy going. We're not going to be a blood power, but it's important for us to prepare start up blood economy in case Abyssia throws up Astral Corruption. Then we won't be completely unable to compete. It's also going to give us... Having a blood economy is really good for Ulm. It gives us nice ways to forge bloodstones, which are really good, and some other things too, but mostly bloodstones, and then just having access to vampires and stuff is pretty cool. Dark Knowledge, we cast that, did not find anything. Reanimation, we cast Records of Creation. Okay, we found a site. So this was a water site that we hadn't site searched. Now, what you'll notice is I've taken, whoever cast it, I took the item off, and I've gone and I don't know where I planted it, but I've taken it, you can move it immediately to another province with the lab, and thereby continue site searching. One thing that's unfortunate, I feel like I have pretty bad magic sites this game. I feel like normally I would have more. Like, I've done a pretty good job site searching everything, and I don't really have that much. I guess some of these have some. I don't know, maybe I'm just bitching. But, Dark Knowledge we cast, we don't find anything. Okay, we have been mentally attacked, and we were killed, and we were killed. We were killed, how fair. So I don't know if this means that he has Rune Smashers and Eyes of the Void and Cloaks, which give him his bless bonus, and what is the other spell focus? I don't know if he has all those, because hitting, I mean, my guys are not that low MR, like 17 is not bad. And he just got 3 for 3. That's pretty... Like, normally against mages, you're going to have kind of a 1 in 2 chance. Not this kind of business, but whatever. It happened. So our dudes are dead. We've lost 3 dudes, but this tells me a few things. Because he's targeting this, it means he really wants to get it back. So he is apparently going to try to take it back from me. The other thing that happened is, if we come down, you can see that there were a bunch of sneaking dudes caught. I don't know if they had bottles of water. Let's find out. Okay, that guy did. Now, when they retreat, they're usually fine. Which is what he's doing. So you retreat, and then they're probably fine. I think they can... Or they definitely can retreat the wrong way and die, but it doesn't happen too often. So that was all this. So anyway, he's preparing to be... play like every Ryla plays. Meanwhile, we attack Falegra. He's got a pretty sizable army. Or no, that's just PD. A sizable amount of PD. I don't think this will trigger gym usage. See, that doesn't take terribly long. We lose anything? Nope. And some of our scouts are discovered, which is unfortunate. And I think that's it for this turn. So, it's looking like Relay is going to want to attack. Now we have this guy here, who is going to block some of the Mindhunting. Now I don't know if he's noticed him. If he has noticed that this guy is here, then we're going to have a problem, because he can send dudes into magic duel him. So I don't know. But either way, he's going to protect me from getting mind-hunted, because you cannot mind-hunt a province that has an Astral Mage in it. I believe the way it works is you get 30% chance of blocking a mind-hunt for every path in Astral you have. So Astral 2 would give us a 60% chance, I think, of blocking it. Maybe it's more. Maybe it's 40% per, so it could be 80. I think it's 30, but I don't know. Anyway, 2 is going to give us a lot of chance of blocking. But we can get magic dueled. So there's only one way to counter this, which is... well, there's a couple ways, actually. One is I could put a golem here, which I have a golem. I could do it, but I have my golem. I want to do other stuff with my golem. The second thing I can do... Okay, I say that. I haven't revealed I have a golem, really. The second thing I could do, and I've thought about it, is making a... And I don't think I'm doing it right now. Okay, I'm doing it right now. Instead of summoning my Water Lady, we're doing an emergency Shield Mail Hallbergen. And basically, it's this item here. And it gives you stealth. It's one of the only items in the game that will actually give you stealth. It's not a stealth bonus, it gives it to you. So what that means is I can put it on an Astral Mage and they can hide. And while they're hidden, they can still stop magic duels. I mean, magic mind hunts. But they're not subject to assassinations, and they're not subject to magic duels. And this is one of those things. Like, I've fought Ryla before. I've racked my brain about how you fight them and how you deal with this horrible cheese that Relay likes to do. So, anyway, if you don't know how to do these things, because you just play normal Dominions where you move armies around and you cast spells and you do all those other things, if you've never fought a Cancer's Relay, then you're basically going to get murdered by a good Relay player. But there's a few things. Don't move armies into provinces you're not patrolling. If you move armies into provinces you're not patrolling, make sure you bring plenty of commanders, because a lot of them are going to get sniped. Put people on guard commander if you can, and maybe you will kill some of the assassins so that it's not completely lopsided. And protect yourself from mind hunt with dudes who are stealthy and have astral paths. So anyway, we're doing an emergency shade mail. You can see our fort finished here. We're not building anything, and this is like a cardinal sin, because I'm probably building stuff other places. Like, okay, I'm really not. I guess I'm not building anything. I guess I'm putting up infrastructure. What the hell am I spending my money on? Oh, I think my income kind of sucks right now because of the unrest from the comet. I should still have more. I don't know where I'm spending it. I'm not building anything. Yeah, I'm just... the only thing I'm recruiting are cap-only mages and crystal Amazons. And then a few things right near my fort. I must be spending it on infrastructure somewhere. Like, I am building a palisade here. So that used some of it. And I do want to fort this off so Relay can't take it easily. I'm building a lab, that's costing money. Am I building a temple too? No, not yet. I do want this to have my dominion in here, so we're preaching pretty hard here, and these guys are Inquisitors, so we should get rid of this Relay and Dominion pretty quick. We're upgrading this to a Citadel. That doesn't... I did that last turn, or the turn before. So anyway, I'm not sure, but we're moving... Who are we moving here? Moving most of the guys here. This guy is going to move south. He's got disease, so I could potentially put a cure-all elixir on him and get that healed up. But anyway. We talked about everything. So I think that's it for this turn and for this episode. We will shortly, I am sure, have a big battle with Relay. But a lot of fighting Relay is not battles. A lot of it is assassination and mind hunt, and other things which just kill your dudes and all the items on them without ever going into a battle. So, that is that. Hope you guys are enjoying the series, and please wish me luck against Relay. I will certainly need it. Take care.